Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video on the channel. So in today's video we're going to be checking out the last of the new GXs from GGN, and this one will actually finish off what in fact GGN means, which as we all know is mostly the GX attack's name. So, what GX are we checking out in this one? Well, we have got Garchomp and Giratina Tag Team GX. It's an interesting one, it really is, but we're going to be getting this one. So it is a Dragon type with a HP of 270, which is really nice indeed. So it's quite interesting. I like the look of the card. I like how almost small the Garchomp is compared to the massive Giratina right at the back, but I just like how it looks there. It's very interesting. We've got this psychic fighting combo going on here. So of course, yeah, again, it is a basic Pokemon, of course, so you'll be able to plonk this down straight away and try and get those energies onto it. So let's have a little look firstly at those different artworks before we check out the moves. So the full art, I think, looks really cool. It does look absolutely amazing. I love how they're both sort of just there, both looking off different directions. The colours work really well together. The background, obviously it being a dragon type, that works really well. It just looks great. It really does. Definitely one that I'll be looking for, because that artwork is great. We also have got the alternative full art there, which I believe this one might be coming in a tin. So this one might not actually be in our set. It'll be coming in a sort of tin, but I like how it's the Giratina is just like breaking through a crack in time almost to visit the Garchomp. Garchomp looking as if he's just like broken down a building there. There's like some rubble in the background. Very cool indeed. And lastly, of course, we got that Rainbow Rare, which does look really nice. I love the feature how they make the red on their eyes. It just makes them look so more eviler, and it just so happens to be on that Giratina, which is just great. Really cool. Like that a lot. So let's have a little look at these attacks now. So first one we have is linear attack for just one colourless, so you can put your psychic, your fighting, or just anything on this Pokemon. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and you don't apply weakness or resistance for bench Pokemon, so you can pick anything you want, and it's just a quick 40. But I mean, the only thing you're probably going to be able to snipe with that is a Ditto Prism. I think Ditto Prism is 40. Or a Magikarp. You never know. So that'll be pretty interesting. Just a quick snipe. Get some 40 on something. Might also help with adding up numbers, so that's always a bonus. So we also have Calamity Edge for Psychic, Fighting, Colourless. This is 160 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 80 more damage. That is pretty cool. So that's 240 damage, basically, if you play Shrine of Punishment and your opponent has GXs. Or you've used that first attack and you're just donking around 40. Now that might be a good idea, obviously, whilst this thing is getting ready to go. You just plonk in 40 on some big items. You know, maybe they are running like a Pika ROM deck, and you just like just literally duff on the Pikachu Zekrom. Like, just leave it there. Leave the 40. You get your way of bringing it up, and then obviously you take it out with that 240, which would kill it anyway. But you'd be doing 280 there, which would be pretty cool. So plonking your 40s around is obviously a very good strat with this. Or anything that spreads damage is always going to be another good bonus. So, lastly, we do have that GX, which of course is GGN GX. So we got 2 Psychic and a Fighting Plus. So, discard one of your opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to them. If this Pokemon has at least 3 extra fighting energies attached to it, in addition to the attack's cost, discard 2 of your opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to them instead. Very interesting indeed. Now the only thing I'm thinking of is, how do you get this energy on there? Because you'd have to get 2 Psychics and 4 Fightings on there. Now that is a double energy deck, which is quite hard to do, especially like I can't see anything. I obviously can see straight away that maybe the Malamar engine would be quite nice with this, just to get the 2 on there. But how do you get fighting incorporated into this? I just don't know. I'm not too sure on that. So if anyone in the comments or watching this wants to let me know any way in which you could possibly do that, obviously you can attach every turn, but that's going to take a long time to try and get 6 energies to discard just 2 Pokemon. Now, bearing in mind you're discarding them, you're not knocking them out. So is that really going to be a bonus? I don't know. I really don't know. It might just be worth skipping that GX completely. Don't use it. Try and just go with those 2 front attacks there, because once you've got the damage on there, you're doing 240 every single time, because you've already got that 40 on mostly everything, hopefully, on your opponent's side, which would just be great. And 160 is great anyway, regardless, but to add it up to 240, insane. Absolutely insane. So yeah, very cool overall. I definitely just think avoid that GX, because unless we have a way in which of getting all this energy on there, I just... no, leave it. Leave it. Leave the GX. Use it on something else. But let's finish off the card here. So of course it is a tag team, so when it is knocked out, your opponent will be taking 3 prize cards. And it does have a weakness to Fairy. Of course it is a Dragon type, but that means it has a resistance to nothing, with a retreat of 3, which is crikey Moses, that is pretty costly, because it's already got those 3 energies on there, and a skateboard is not going to be helping that at all. So yeah, there we go. So there is Garchomp and Giratina tag team. Very interesting. Don't know whether it's going to be a massive like woohoo, but literally you never know. Honestly, every single card can always have something going on with it. So it's gonna be interesting. I just think it would be a little bit buggy to try and be like riding on 2 different energy costs to get this going. So that's my thoughts. But if you guys have got any different thoughts, please let me know in the comments below. So let's finish off the video, of course, with the Guess the GX. The answer from our previous video, where I gave you that little picture right down there. And what was that in particular? Well, it was Incineroar GX. So if you did get that, well done. Well done indeed. That was Incineroar. Awesome stuff. So, moving on from that, let's have a look at the Guess the GX for this video. So we have got that picture there, that one right there, and a massive one right there. So let me know in the comments below what you think this one is, as well as your thoughts, obviously, as I've said, about Garchomp and Giratina. It's a very interesting combination. I do quite like the look of that full art card. Would I play it? Probably not. I just want to see someone play it, though. I really would like to just go against it and see how good it is, and possibly change my mind. You never know. But yeah, there we go. So I will leave it here for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video on the channel.